everybody, I hope you're having a nice day. So I'm here today to show you our newest addition to our patterns, the Sara Dungarees. So I'm going to show you my two versions and also the trousers that you can make from the same pattern. So it's two patterns in one. Poppy just jumped up on my lap, desperate to be in and say hello to you. Hey Pops! So I'm filming in our house, so exciting! Finally! So yeah, I'm kind of going to try out different setups and places where I think in the kitchen that I can film from. So yeah, over the next few videos I'm sure you'll see me in different locations. But at the moment I'm in the kitchen. Poppy, you going to go down? So I had these on because I was doing another little video today for our PDF club members, and I thought, oh well, I'll just keep them on and I'll show you these first. Even though this is kind of like not like a hack, but a slightly altered version of them. So you're kind of seeing them in the wrong order, but I think that doesn't matter, you still get to see them. So let me stand back so you can get a good look. So I've got them on with a molly top, and just so you can see the dungarees, they basically fasten here and then they have buttons there. And I wanted to have a really clean line dungaree pattern. I didn't want to have patch pockets on it. This is kind of a simplified, sleeker dungaree pattern that I think is a little bit more grown up than a lot of dungarees. And yeah, I kind of like the chicness of it. So this version is a little bit more weekend. Let me see if I can lower this camera so you can see the legs. So I've tapered the legs, which is really easy to do, and we've done a blog on how to do it, and I'll make sure we link to it in the description. But I've slightly tapered these legs. They are normally bootleg, the cut, which is super flattering, but it's also nice to have something like this, I think. And I've also fitted these quite a lot, so because they're in denim, they need fitting a bit more. Put that back up. A bit more. Yeah, so because they're in denim, they need fitting a little bit more because it is meant to be slightly looser fitting, this pattern, and you'll see on the other ones that I've got in crepe that it kind of works really well with the bootleg and the crepe. But if you want to have a denim fabric or cord fabric, then you need to make them fitted for it to look good. So different fittings for different fabrics. I've just stood up because I thought I didn't show you. They've got a side zip here. What else have they got? Waistband, you can see that. I'll put the other pair on so you can have a look at the difference, but the other pair are black, which is great because they look good, but it's not so easy to see details, and I don't know how easy it is to see details of this, but I hope you can see it. There's not that many details to show, but there you go. I'll put the other ones on. So here are the other ones. I've got them on with a nice knit jumper. I can't remember if I told you I was wearing a molly before, which looks cute, molly top with them, with the denim ones. This is our Rio crepe. I need to show you the bottom. Let's put that down so you can see the legs. So they're slightly bootleg, which I think is really flattering. It's kind of got a bit of a 70s vibe, but if you don't want bootleg, you can easily just either make them wide leg or you can make them tapered like I did with the other ones. So you can see here we've got the buttons at the back. I hope I've tucked this in neatly enough. And they're not as fitted, these ones. I've got tights on underneath because I'm really cold, but they're not as fitted as the other ones. So a little bit more, a little bit looser, but still relatively fitted and nice and sleek. Da, da, da. So that is the dungaree. So those are the dungarees, and you can see how different they look. So I think this looks fab in Rio crepe, and I'll put some more photos in. We've got photos of our model Vicky in them here. Looking fab. That's in our twill crepe, which we have in lots of colours, and also here's me in them in a brown version, which is completely different, which is also quite cute. So options. So now I'll put on the trousers, which I think are a great trouser pattern. Yeah, have a look. Guys, these are the trousers. So you can see it's that nice wide waistband. Again, I've slightly fitted these a little bit more because with the trousers you kind of can, whereas with the dungarees in a crepe you need that movement. So you don't want to overfit them. This is our triple crepe, which I think is lovely. Would work for the trousers or obviously for the dungarees. Really, really nice. Let me lower it down so you can see the shape of the trousers a bit more. Okay, it's a bit of a funny angle, but I think you can see the shape of them better here. So if I step right back, sorry if you hear banging, it's the builders. Wow, sounds like they're coming into the house. So here are the shape. That's the shape of them. I think a really lovely flattering trouser. But again, you can taper them if you wanted to, or you can keep them wide-legged. I taper a pair because I saw an episode of Mrs. Maisel in the second season, and she had some trousers on that looked similar at the top, but they were more capri. So yeah, I really want to make a little cute pair that's a little bit more tapered, and maybe even, you know, in the summer I could make them slightly shorter. So lots of options, and I do think with trousers it's all about the block and getting a really good trouser block, which we have already because of the trousers that we've done before. So the cigarette pants that we've done, we've got another pair of trousers coming out later on this year, and then we've also got our ultimate trousers as well. So we've worked with trouser blocks quite a lot, and I think we've got a really good block. And these are also, you can treat them as a really good block because it's really simple trouser shape. So if you've made the ultimate trousers, you'll be able to make these easily. Very easy to fit as well compared to kind of some trousers with flies and pockets and all that sort of thing, because they're nice and simple. But I do recommend making a toile up ideally if you normally have to alter things, because you've got that fitting area of waist and bum and things and crotch, and that can be quite tricky. But yeah, there we go, first pattern of the year, woohoo! Anyway, I can't wait to see all of your versions out there. It's always the nicest thing when you do this, and I think in a way it's nicer than a fashion designer. A fashion designer gets to see their clothes on people, but I get to see them kind of modified and changed in somebody's personal style, and I love that. I think it's great because it's always really inspirational to everyone else to think of ideas of what they can do with it. And to me, I often get envy of, like, I'll see someone's makes and I'll be like, oh, I want to do something like that, and then your list of makes grows. I'm sure you know what that feels like. Anyway, I will leave it there for now. I'm over on my other channel this week. I have launched my fabrics, which is very exciting. I've been waiting to do that for a long time, as well as 2 more exclusive colours in our long sleeve cardigans. So make sure you check that out if you're interested to see the collection. I'll put a link in it in the comments below. Also, if you're interested in our house, I am showing more of that over on my other channel, and I'll do an update for next week so you can see yeah, what it's looking like, because it's really changed, and yeah, this kitchen is lovely now, so lots to show you and share. I'm actually going away next week for almost 2 weeks. We're going to Florida. If those of you that follow me on Instagram will know that, because I put a shout out going, where should we go? And we got so many lovely recommendations, and we ended up deciding on Naples just based on the temperature and also what accommodation we could find at last minute, because that was quite hard. So we're flying to Miami next week and then going over to that Gulf Coast, and I'm very excited. Not so excited about the flight, so any tips from any mums on how to deal with a small child on a flight? We haven't bought a seat for her because she's still under 2, so she'll be on us. The flight out is a day flight, and I bought this thing called Keep Them Quiet kits, which is like a pack of lots of different activities, and I guess you get them out at different stages to entertain them. So I've got that. We're going to get some kind of sleep thing, I think they're called like Sky Sleeper or something, that can go across us for when she wants to nap and for the flight on the way back, because that's a night flight. So, but any other tips, tell me, would love that. And also, if anyone knows Naples or has been to Naples in Florida, then please do let me know of anything that we definitely need to see. We're not wanting to do a big like trekking all over the place, although I think it'd be nice to go to the Everglades and maybe see some other parts of Florida, but we want to try and chill out and have a nice relaxed time, so that's the plan. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pre-record my makes video for next week, so you'll have that, and then the week after, I don't know if there'll be a fabric haul. I might try and pre-record that as well, so you've got that, and then the team are doing a team vlog, which is always exciting to see. So that will be coming out around Valentine's Day. Anyway, waffling time over. I've got to edit these videos, so I will see you very soon, guys. Have a lovely week. Bye.